Thank you, Nikki.
Absolutely. Y'all are great. Y'all have a great day.
You too. Bye-bye. We are now live on the Miguel and Holly and the Hits 961 Facebook page for Queen City Confessions.
All right. So, by the way, if you want to ever get your confession in, send it with the word hits to the number 96893.
Here's the first one. I've had an ongoing affair with my neighbor for 5 years, but it only happens once a year during March Madness.
What is this?
My husband played college basketball and won, and so he goes all in March. He doesn't even realize I'm there, so my neighbor and I have hooked up for the past 5 years only in March.
I mean, is that I don't even know. Okay.
My question to you is, what's the end game? Like,
well,
is
it's
this
been
just
5 years,
something...
Miguel. I mean, clearly it's just going to be in perpetuity.
So just every March, you just have on your, iCal, like, Trevor and I are going to get it, or March Madness time for me. I guess. Is there no, you're just forever just going to be hooking up in March?
I guess, how would you feel if your husband was doing that at like every Christmas? It's hookup time. I don't know. It just doesn't feel great. But at the same time, the restraint you're showing is pretty great. So
I guess if there's a glass half full, is that?
it's just once a year. Let me just get mine. Okay.
Here's another Queen City confession. I did dry January and found other activities to occupy my time. I just started hanging back out with my friends again, and now I feel like they are all drunks. Hanging out with them and not drinking as much has shown me that they are all annoying. I may start to distance myself.
Oh, that's really hard, actually.
And I feel like that happens a lot. I had a rocky time with a friend who sort of said, I want to take 6 months off from drinking. And that's what our friend group did all the time, is on Friday nights and Saturday nights. And so they were like, well, hit me up on a Saturday if y'all go to a movie or something. And then they got upset because we were all too hungover one time to go to the movie. So now you have to sort of ask yourself, is the season for this friend group done?
Yeah, and that's okay, because your likes and interests can diverge over time. It is hard. Friendship breakups, we don't talk about this that often, are very, very difficult.
If you've been through that before, if you've stopped drinking, how did your life change? Did you lose friends or relationships because you stopped drinking?
I'm sure you'd gain new ones, by the way, but still, that's hard.
Call us up, 1-844-HITS-961.
1-844-448-7961, or put the word hits with your message and text it to 96893.
All right, it's 7:31. We got to get to Blown Off. Holly, who are we checking in on today?
Okay, so Michaela, who had gone out with Quentin, and listen, she's like, this hookup, the sex was so good. Allegedly, she called him Mr. Gray.
Okay.
So everything's going well, except until it doesn't, because he's obviously ghosting her. Now, he is saying there's something about her that's too much. I'm already not on board with being, as a woman, ever being too much. So I'm interested to see what was too much for him.
We will do Blown Off next.